Well, hello and welcome everyone. You're with Huey, and we're playing another episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play series as Arnigul Fallensong, the half-orc bard with the dark and less mysterious past. So, we found some more hidden areas in the Shadow Curse lands, and we're trying to tie up some loose ends before we move on to what we think is Act 3, but yes, well, apparently Act 2 is considerably longer than Act 1 with all the available content. But, yeah, we just had a battle underneath one of many abandoned houses in the Shadow Curse lands. And we're hoping to find Thaniel to lift the Shadow Curse. So I hope we can do that before we move on. But, I think it's time to have a chat with the party members.
I need a moment for the two of us.
To Baldur's Gate. Voss will be waiting in this Sharess's caress.
Wait for me in camp.
Chook. You believe you can survive without me?
I'm not arguing. Remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Okay. So I think I'm going to want to get my favourite party members back in the party. So I think we'll... I'm going to leave you behind for Gale. Sorry, mate.
I can't blame Halsin for leaving. We should have done more for him and for the cursed lands. They may never again feel the breath of life on them. What a shame.
I'd like for you to wait in camp for me.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Remain here. I'll come for you if I need to.
And just when things were warming up.
So now we've got to speak with Karlak. She's wanting to talk with us, so...
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Oh, okay. We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
No, he won't. But you better come with us.
Pity about Halsin. I was getting used to having an extra strong around. He smelled nice too. Like, outside.
We've still got this option here. That's interesting. Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
You better come with me. Come on, we're heading up.
Hell yes.
And she's got a level up. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, brutal critical. You've trained to strike swift and true. When you land a critical hit, you roll an extra damage die as well as a normal additional critical dice, the same as what Lazor got. So that's awesome. Alright, so we'll put Karlak here.
Let's go.
Oh, not you. Not you.
Give up now.
Now where's Gale?
Need to find a way forward.
Gale.
Your side.
Druids will always follow nature's purpose over any mortal threat. Halsin goes where he is needed, as must we.
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Excellent. Alright. See what the Starian has to say.
Just like that hulking bear to stomp off in a huff. I swear, druids care more about the plants of this land than the people.
Really? No shit, Sherlock. Let's talk with Shadowheart.
This land remains cloaked by Lady Shah's power. Good. A shame it cost us Halsin as a traveling companion, though. He may have been misguided, but I like looking at him.
There's some matters I wanted to discuss.
I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Very well. Alright, time for bed. Okay. That was a bit of a delay. I thought that we were going to get a cutscene, but nope. Starian, Lae'zel, Traveler's Chest. Okay. Let's go to bed. Let's see. So we got an extra supply pack. I might use some of these. I only need 5 more. And a pig's head. Why not? Oh, Gale wants to talk with us. Okay.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light.
We're not out of the Shadow Curse woods yet, Gale.
Apologies. Got rather lost in the metaphor there. Allow me to provide a map. I speak of what we discovered at the heart of this cursed place. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Leathery texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Okay.
Ready
Alright.
and willing.
So before we forget, let's cast Mage Armor.
There is work to do.
Cast 8 on Shadowheart.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright, let's go down further and have a look and see what we can find here.
Path lies before me.
Okay. Oh, last light in cellar. Right. Interesting. Oh, the smoke powder barrels there. Right. Can't attack it. Really? Hang on. Oh, hidden doors. A bed. Oh, thanks for pointing out the door. It's really good of you. Lacrissa. Alright, well, couldn't find anything there. I have no idea. I'm gonna... It's a hidden treasure. That could be anything. I'm gonna go back to Moonrise Towers.
Strixorm is no more. But the shadow curse still remains. I need to be careful.
Holy fire. I don't need to go through the bodies.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I'm worried about what I might do to my allies.
Whatever you might do to one cannot be worse than what the Chosen will unleash on all. And you are the one who could prevent it. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Better be. It hasn't been that long.
Seems like forever.
Damn hammer.
The stone says it is one floor down to the left.
Thanks, Nichols. And the stone.
You are welcome.
It's a hidden treasure. Got stairs there. There's hidden treasure here somewhere. Oh, okay. Well, gotta bash it.
I wonder what the next move is.
Well, always rely on Shadow Half for these things. Oh, we gotta do a certain amount of damage. Alright.
I've got a long road ahead.
Well,
No traffic, please.
what was that? Alright, well we found the hidden treasure, but the...
Away.
Unfortunately, it looks like we won't be finding Thaniel. Why am I walking? So suspicious sounds. I'm not sure if we can still... Am I encumbered? I am. Send that to Karlach. Send that to Shadowheart. Oh, Matisse is here.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Well done putting Ketheric in his place. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Now you've won, can we go home? Matter says it's not far, and I'm tired.
So the suspicious sounds are above us, but every time I go up a level... Now it says it's down. Somewhere underneath. I've read that one. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that door's locked. Hang on. I think I had a key. Yeah. Oh, what about the beams? Hang on. Hang about. Seems to make most sense. Let's come around here. Okay.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Really? Convince me you belong here, which we do. Just a quick look around won't hurt anyone. You won't even know I was there. Okay. It's 22. I gotta roll high. Yeah, we did it. Nice.
You've been granted free passage. What you do with that privilege is up to you.
So we had strange sounds, and yeah, we're on the right. Okay. In the right area.
Might be worth a look.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
Try and determine what it is. Nice.
You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid.
Reach in.
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind.
A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
What is that?
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
Alright, let's try strength. We'll go limp and ride it out. Okay, that's not too bad, but we'd still need a fairly decent roll. Okay.
You stop resisting, your arm bending with the movement of the flesh, and suddenly an opening appears. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Let me try it next time. Looked fun.
Wow, so, well, that didn't... We'd found it. It's a shame it took us this long. But, yeah, I don't think I want to be doing that again. Let's get out of here. Let's, well, guess I'm gonna try the Brewer's Alchemical Stash again. I think because we've got a different party now, so let's go right to Baldur's Gate.
Persists. Shame we could not lift it, but we have to move on.
Yeah, I'm wondering how the hell am I supposed to find this person?
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to find this thing. No. Oh well. Damn shame. So, I'm thinking it's probably going to be something obvious. So we tried the House of the Flowers. It's still got the still got that around it. Oh well. I guess it is time to move on. Unfortunately, we have to leave Halson behind. Well, there goes my dreams of being a completionist. That's okay. It's quite alright. We'll just have to make do.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Let's go. Yeah, I want to tie up loose ends, but I'm not too sure what to do here. Oh, we're at the campsite. Okay. Why are we at the campsite? We're supposed to go to bed, are we?
What can I do for you, my friend?
Nothing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Maybe we go down here and have a look. Oh, there's Dame Aelin. Let's go have a talk with her.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Well, if she wants us to see, let's open up.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Of course I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night? I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Can we talk to them again?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I'm proud of this. Proud of us.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
There's still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorm. Father of my one and only love. Enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
And are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Right. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead 3?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
This is why I hate paladins. Anyway, let's talk with Isabel.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
I feel there's a great deal you haven't told me.
Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Love? Lust? Hourly?
This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
You become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land and my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
That's understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Okay. Alright, anyone else got anything to say?
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Yes. Not going to argue with that.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
I agree. Nothing more to be said. Oh, Astaria.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Indeed. What does Will have to say?
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
This is true. And Karlach.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Me too. Alright, speak with Shadowheart, see how she's feeling.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
I want to talk all about that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay, she's got nothing to say about it. Okay.
Let's see what this does.
Go to bed. now Shadowheart wants to speak. So does Scratch, actually. Alright, let's do it.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. The truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay.
Alright, let's talk with Scratch real quick.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I do love the presents he gives us. What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Well, thank you, Scratch. You're a good boy. You're always a good boy. Bringing me presents.
Alright. So, yeah, potion of animal speaking. Nice. And I think that's where we're going to leave it, folks. So, yeah. Disappointing we didn't get to lift the Shadow Curse, but it is what it is. Maybe at some point, I'm sure I'll find the answer at some point, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it regardless. If you did, please consider hitting that like button, and also subscribing to the channel. Definitely helps. If you want to receive notifications of when each episode drops, which FYI is 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, or UTC plus 10 for our international friends, be sure to hit that bell icon, and also leave a comment. I love hearing from you. Anyway, that's enough from me, and until next time, take it easy. And bye for now.